On this week's edition of The Adventurer, KTN's Charles Gitonga brings you the story of an entrepreneur turning waste into cash. In 2013, Julie Church took her passion of cleaning up the environment and saw an opportunity to raise awareness of the threat pollution poses by making sculptures with waste materials. 2 years down the line, Ocean Soul has an annual turnover of 35 million Kenya shillings, and the word is slowly getting out. Have a look.
Welcome to The Adventurer, and this week it's all about how conservation meets art and business. Having been a maritime conservationist, our entrepreneur is now using her business to send a message of conservation to the world. Let's see how.
My name is Julie Church. I'm Kenyan, fourth generation, and lived in Kenya along the coast, worked elsewhere, and set up Ocean Soul. At Ocean Soul, we basically recycle flip-flop waste and create it into pieces of art, sculptures, jewelry. We used to do stationery, just a variety of products that are each handmade. Yeah, my background is in marine conservation, and when I was working on the border of Kenya and Somalia, running a marine conservation and development project at the Gitonga Marine National Reserve with WWF and KWF, I was sort of trying to look after the turtles that were nesting on the beach, and all this waste was coming up. And I saw the children making their toys from the waste. So they'd make boats and aeroplanes with sticks and thorns. And I thought, oh, that's an interesting idea. How can we merge conservation and development?
And Africa?
I invested, I think, initially about 100,000 shillings just to set up the business, get the trademark. And the general idea initially was that we would continue working with a community on the coast that I'd worked with, and that they would make products and we would sell them. That was initially the business model. That definitely changed over time due to operations and logistics.
Okay. And how big is your business at the moment?
We are recycling about 1,000 kilos of flip-flops a week. We are selling most of our products internationally. We made a plan to sell to zoos and aquariums and museum shops, and we targeted America because there's a trade agreement between America and Kenya, so there's no sort of tax. And we are now selling up to 35 million shillings worth of products a year. Our aim is to expand on that, obviously, because the more we sell, the more we recycle, the more people we can employ.
Tell me about some of the challenges in this business.
So just to create this hippo, we've used 5 to 6 flip-flops. Okay, we've had to build up the block, and then we've had to cut it out. So that in itself, and getting the product to look really good, to actually stand out and compete in the global market of products which are made in China cheaply, right, has been a massive challenge. And the other challenge is getting to our market. We're in East Africa and our market is America. And depending if the orders are small, getting our product to the marketplace is a challenge. So we've been always reaching out to find distributors in America who would take our product and act as our liaison on the ground, connecting with the zoos and the museums and everything else. Because some orders are quite small, and when you send them from Kenya, they get very expensive by the time they reach there.
Governments and conservation organizations world over are seeing such a huge obstacle when it comes to achieving a cleaner environment. But for Julie Church, all of this trash translates into money in the bank. Charles Gitonga for The Adventurer.